Hello and welcome back to the Impression Wiz channel. I'm your host, the Impression Wiz, and today I thought I'd do a bit of a simpler one for the day I usually do impressions by only doing 5. But I'm going to make this a list. My top 5 favorite voices and lines to say in those voices. So at the very bottom is going to be my Gamzee. I mean, he is still in the top 5. I mean, you just can't keep a good clown down. I mean, come on. I like doing him, but he kind of hurts my throat a lot, so that's why he's at the bottom of this one. Which kind of makes sense, so. And usually, any line that I like to say as him is any of his lines anyway. Or even some made up things like, you just gotta believe in the miracles. Because they all, anything to do with miracles and stuff like that fit when you're talking as him. So that's my number 5 voice. Number 4 would actually be Monokuma. And why is it my Monokuma? Well, for one, it's pretty easy for me to slip into and slip out of. But it's always kind of fun to say things kind of teachery but also messed up as him. Okay, class. Today we are going to do something brand new. A killing game. It's just a fun one to do. Basically, any kind of teachery line or something like that is some of my favorites. Okay. So number 3, and this is probably not the biggest surprise, but it's, hey kiddo, it's me, your Dunkle Sans. And it's like, my Sans voice is, yes, my number 3, just because it's hard to put him and his brother apart. And it's hard to really rank them, so they're kind of together, actually. So, but you could interchange them, pretty much. But pretty much, my favorite line to say is, hey there, kiddo. Kind of like an uncle. I mean, I always say that line whenever I get into him, so. Or always do his kind of a laugh. And number 2, kind of like his brother, I, the great Papyrus, shall finally become part of the royal guard. And why is he my favorite? Because he is hyperactive, and pretty much my favorite line is his laugh. I do that even not trying to be in character as him. I mean, I'll be just walking around the house or something like that. Although I've been getting into Waluigi the same way, but he's not on the list because it's my list. And it probably is subject to change, but right now, this is what it is. But my number 1 favorite line and favorite voice to do will have to be, eat this! And there's a specific story why. And I wanted to share because it's really fun. And it was probably the most awesome thing I got to witness. So a little while back, I went to a Comic-Con that was close to me. And I was Mario, but that doesn't have anything to do with it. I saw some of the My Hero Academia cosplayers, and I thought it'd be fun to just kind of walk up and, ha ha ha, young Midoriya, eat this. And one of them just geeked out, and I just, that was this, I want to say it's like the sweetest thing and really a cool thing. I mean, it made me feel really good that they recognized the character and that it was like really cool. And I actually got a chance to do it again at another Comic-Con a little further away with the same person. And I just want to say, though, that is one of my favorite lines because of that, because I made someone smile. That's probably the easiest way to get to me is if I can make you smile, it makes me feel good inside. That's why I do some of the stuff I do. So that's why All Might and Eat This is one of my favorite sets of lines. And if you happen to be the one that I did that to and you're watching this, I just want to thank you and I'm glad that I got to make your day more than once, actually. I'm just really happy. And that's my goal as being a voice actor is to make people feel good, if that makes sense. So, but that's my 5 favorite voices to do. 5, well, not necessarily 5 lines, but specific reasons why I like the voices and certain lines I like to say in the voices, and a little explanation behind all of them. So, but I want to thank you guys for watching this. If you liked it, please put a like on the video, and if you want to see more, excuse me, please hit subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. But as always, I will see you next Tuesday.